SureCall's got a number of new products that are out there, but we're really showcasing our two different separate solutions here. 5G is going to be very important for us moving forward to help increase the overall capacity and bandwidth capabilities of the networks that are out there today. And of course, the biggest thing that we're really looking at is hybrid fiber DAS solutions. Matter of fact, 42% of all DAS solutions that were installed last year were a hybrid DAS system. So that's just the way of the future. And I'd like to introduce you to some of our product sets here that we have today. And when I start looking at the different solutions that we do have, the markets that we're able to start attacking are really going to be in those education, data centers, hospitality, healthcare, and retail. That's going to be the biggest market growth segments that we're seeing that are out there. And a lot of the driving factors behind this is, especially when we start looking at retail, it's a big factor when it comes down to customer experience. More importantly, public safety codes are starting to really recognize that 911 has to be everywhere within a facility. So when we start thinking about schools, the growth category that's built into that, we see so much more demand with the overall technology. So SureCall has launched our new Signal Max hybrid fiber DAS system. And this system is very unique. It's unique in a manner that a traditional DAS that typically has your copper that runs from your donor antenna down to your internal boosters, there's loss associated with that. When I have loss, I'm also increasing the amount of noise within the network. So I affect my signal to noise ratio. So what SureCall's done with our product set here is we've actually developed a product that will be mounted on the outside. So the master unit goes outside, connected directly to the donor antenna with a 10-foot little whip. Keeps it very short, allows for the maximum amount of energy allowed by the FCC. Additionally, from there, I'm going to run fiber from the donor ports down to my remote units. Now, something to keep in mind that this is the first and only approved FCC and carrier approved solution, being Part 20 on the market today. So we're really excited for that. And having the ability for fiber interconnectivity, it's lossless for us. Once I have the ability for the boosters to be mounted, the remote units mounted internally, now I have 4 separate ports that have the maximum amount of output power, which is 17 dBm, allowed by the FCC. So now I can take the solution here, and of open space, I can cover anywhere between 100 to 125,000 square feet per unit. Now, what happens if I have a bigger building than that? Well, I can add 3 more remote units to the system itself. So now I can increase that coverage to potentially up to 500,000 square feet. We're going to look at the scope and the size and the marketplace to make sure it's the right fit for it, but it's a great solution to be able to bring to any marketplace out there.
Yeah, so I think some of the typical products we're used to seeing for you guys, we're covering maybe 25, 50,000 square feet at a time. So being able to scale up to 500,000 square feet is quite impressive. Now, you guys are really well known for having a low cost per square foot. Does that extend into this product too?
It does. It's a great question because our product set we're always about value and the technology and performance you can bring into that marketplace. So when I start looking at the actual product set itself, our master unit has a retail of just under $13,000. So they're covering 125,000 square feet. It's a very affordable product set. When I get into the remote units, each one of the remote units are just under $10,000 a piece. So again, very scalable, very flexible on how we're going to install this system out in the marketplace today.
So we could easily be 50 cents a square foot or less,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, typically we're under $1 a square foot with your labor, including C-band. So we're including ultra wideband 5G.
Well, yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the C-band. I mean, what are you guys doing that's unique there?
Yeah, so the unique thing about our C-band product itself is it's been in development for many years, but C-band, being on that 3 gigahertz of spectrum size that we have, or space that we have, we've worked with Verizon to be able to get this product to be approved through them on their network. So we're really excited to be able to bring this network solution in. Now, we do ship it as a Verizon-only product because it is 100% approved by them, but we can open it up, just getting a simple retransmit agreement through AT&T over the air. So an over the air is going to be an important solution for us as well, because all of our products, not only do they have Bluetooth connectivity so we can make sure we're aligned accordingly, but they also have access to our SureCall Cloud, which you can monitor pretty much anywhere, any type of device, desktop, handheld, you'll be able to monitor the boosters. Additionally, if there is a problem with these solutions here, we can then also be able to alert you to say that there is a said problem.
So I should back up a second for those that don't know. What is C-band? Keep it low tech here, but why do we care about C-band?
C-band's important for us. C-band is a generation of 5G, or a version of 5G that's out there, right? So we have our nationwide 5G solutions, and then we have our ultra wideband 5G solutions. Ultra wideband 5G, the best way to look at it, it's a 12-lane highway. So what it's allowing us to do is open the spectrum up. It's a much wider amount of spectrum, so I can put more users on it. So why is that important? Because capacity of a network. So I'm sure we've all ran into a problem. You try to make a phone call, try to send a text message, and it just doesn't go through right away. That's a network capacity issue. So when you're using voice and data off of a 4G LTE network, there's only so many cars you can fit in that highway. 5G opens it up even more.
Okay, so really, as I'm getting cellular coverage in my building at a really good low cost per square foot, I'm getting the good stuff here, right?
Nothing but the best over here. Nothing but the best.
All right.
As you start thinking about cellular DAS and passive DAS solutions, keep in mind that SureCall does offer design services. So if you have an opportunity, let it be an integrator or an end user, send that information over to us. We can help kind of pull together the platform and then share with you that the design and the list of materials. You don't have to be an expert on the product. You just need to know enough about who SureCall is, why we're partnered with SureCall, and then we'll help you take care of the rest of it so we can get to that next step with the integrator.
Oh, that's great. We want to keep it simple for our teams, ask a few good probing questions about this, and then go call on the cavalry. So how can our teams get in touch with you guys?
Best way of doing it, we have a wide team throughout the U.S. And even up in Canada. Sales@surecall.com is your best friend, because that'll get to our entire inside sales team and our outside sales team. And if you have design questions, designs@surecall.com, and they'll help you with that design request side.
So what about for our contractor customers? You guys have training and support for them as well?
We do. So we offer training once a month that we do virtually, that we can bring right into the marketplace for you. If you have something local in the market you want us to attend, reach out to any of us and we'll get something scheduled for you.
And you do some basic design services for those contractors as well, right?
We do. So we are IB Wave Level 2 certified. So you're going to, any design request over 25,000 square feet, you'll get the link budget, you'll get the heat maps on it, along with the design platform.
Good. So if we've got contractors that are trying to get into this, you can really train them and support them as they get going.
That's the benefit of SureCall. It's easy. I mean, our software inside of our product, it's almost a set and forget type of scenario. As long as you've done the right site survey, which we train upon in our certified installer training, if they install this correctly, they terminate it properly. Once they turn on, they're going to see an immediate result. So it's a great stepping stone to help people understand what DAS is and get them into the bigger active stuff down the road.
Well, fantastic. This is really helpful, Eric. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Eric. Thank you.